Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening, via tape delay from the South Union Township Rec Center, we bring you two South Union Township youth indoor soccer games in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupin, and we welcome you aboard for today's youth indoor soccer games. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupin. We'll be back with the first game after these messages. Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown and Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose spot stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's bright glare, the bombs
We're back here at the South Union Township Rec Center, ready for our first of two in the 13 through 16-year-old division. The red team taking on the yellow team. The yellow team with Creed Potkel wearing number 2. Destiny DeHaven not here wearing number 3, but her brother Caleb's going to be in her spot wearing a blue 7 today. Dylan Morgan wearing 4, Keith Morgan wearing 5, Josh Radovich wearing 6, and Christian Franzik wearing the yellow 7. On the red team, Hannah Newman wearing 6, Aaron Fetzner wearing 4, Scarlett Zahila wearing 5, Jeremy Wilson 7, Hannah Mershot 1, and Marcus Capon number 2. We're underway as Aaron Fetzner has it here on the near wall for the red team. 2 18-minute halves in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Christian Franzik, a little poke forward, looking for Creed Potkel. Mershot winning it back there on the red side. Battling Franzik, who sends it forward and then chipped high on the backside there from Creed Potkel. Put it down here for a corner kick. Taken by Keith Morgan. Looks to cross and goes right on goal to Jeremy Wilson. Rolled out over to Hannah Mershot. Knocked down here at center. Fired way high by Keith Morgan. And down for a goal kick. Reset here by Hannah Newman. Knocked down at center. Keith Morgan trying to spin it back off. Jeremy Wilson sends it back into the gold zone. Hannah Mershot down on that front line. Along with Aaron Fetzner. Fetzner out of the corner. Lost it there as the yellow team breaks back, and Fetzner tries to get back defensively, battling there with Christian Franzik. Fetzner back on the rush. Cross is there for Mershot. Save made out in front. Nice effort there from Dylan Morgan on the save. Robbing Mershot of a goal. And Jeremy Wilson the cover there. Flip back from Fetzner over to Mershot. Now back to Marcus Capon. And Mershot again. Looking across and cleared back on the other side. And Wilson again with the cover. Again rolled forward. Sent off the boards. And back to center on the break. Nice little run up there from Creed Potkel. Save made from Jeremy Wilson down to Mershot. Back through Fetzner. Fetzner looking for the cross. Goes to the boards to Mershot again. Goal team back on the run. Knocked down by Hannah Newman. Fetzner a little touch. Down to Mershot. Back to Capon. Low out in front and cleared out and all the way back down by Keith Morgan. Hannah Newman losing the handle there. Fired back on and Wilson the cover. Played out again to Mershot. Knocked down in open space. Touched along by Newman. Into the corner to Fetzner. Fetzner fires and deflected home. Might have went off the back of Christian Franzik and in. Aaron Fetzner getting the match's first goal. And with the 14:23 mark of the first half, the red team takes a 1-0 lead over the yellow team. Fetzner again going low. Yellow team knocks it down, looking to break back. Fanning there is Scarlett Zahila. Going to the wall with Josh Radovich. Played back to center. Poked up to Fetzner, fires. Save made out in front. Fetzner gets it back. Defending there, Franzik. Franzik able to get the best of Fetzner in that sequence. Now Caleb DeHaven on for the gold side. Playing up in age classification. Actually dressing for his sister Destiny here today. There's Franzik. Touched along the far wing. Looking there for Creed Potkel and played out by Marcus Capon. Gold team breaking back out. 3-on-2 coming back. On the run up there, Keith Morgan whistled down. Defending was Marcus Capon, and Morgan called for the foul. Angled wide. Down to Fetzner. Defending Franzik, looking across. Played back, trying to go low there was Capon. Again, deflected down. Back over to Fetzner. Now Capon again. Just off the mark. Missing just to the left of Dylan Morgan. 12:30 left here in the first half. Just one goal so far in this match, scored by Aaron Fetzner. And go to the wall. Caleb DeHaven poking it back over to Jeremy Wilson. Going to play it back out to Mershot, knocked down out in front. DeHaven coming over, but with a cover there is Wilson. Up to Fetzner. Fetzner looks to cross. On the backside, a little poke there for Mershot. The yellow team out of the pack with it again. And Wilson gets it off of another deflection there. Forward to Fetzner, trying to go low to Mershot, blocked down. Loose out in front, goes through the box on the near side. Zahila going to the wall there with Creed Potkel. Zahila got dinged a little. Keith Morgan breaks back. His shot there was blocked by Capon, got it back and covered by Wilson. Wilson again rolls it out, touched by Fetzner. Played back by the gold team. Going to the corner wall. Capon. Up to Mershot. Over to Fetzner, just missed there, trying to get it back. Slipped down in front. Now here's Mershot again, looking for Fetzner, and the poke home. Nice pass from Mershot. And Fetzner with the finish, getting his second of the match. 2-0. Josh Radovich checks in now on the gold side. Now he'll things back to get the match back underway. Played almost 8 minutes so far. 2 goals from Aaron Fetzner, the difference so far in the match. Mershot again on the far side. Scooped up there by Wilson. Played back down by Fetzner. Off to Franzik. Those two battle. And Franzik trying to send it back down. Franzik staying with it. Franzik on the run. A nice little step in there from Hannah Newman. Up to Fetzner. Blocked out in front. Aaron looking to get it back. Trying to dance into the box. Well defended there by the yellow team, but Fetzner another crack at it. Sends it off to Mershot. Pressure there by Keith Morgan, but Hannah stays with it, looking for the cross. Deflected down by Dylan Morgan. Coming back there, Hannah Newman. Off to Zahila. And Scarlett goes down again. A yellow card issued with a push down. That was issued to Keith Morgan. So yellow card caution issued to Morgan. We've seen some chippy matches here in the 13 through 16-year-old division throughout the course of the winter months. And Scarlett Zahila has paid the price a couple of times so far in this match. These things have gotten physical at times. Scarlett there sending it up to Hannah Newman. Now DeHaven and Zahila go to the wall. Well, Scarlett's been involved in all of the action here today. Played out in front. Radovich unable to get a piece of it there. Josh goes to the wall. Hannah Newman there, sent back on goal, and then covered there by Wilson. Flipped out to Fetzner. Trying to send it off to Mershaw on the far side, but it's deflected back. Into the corner there to Newman. Up to Mershaw. Pressure there by Potkel. Mershaw able to get around Creed. Look at her go down the far side, putting it right on goal. And Dylan Morgan, another save. Retreating there is Hannah Newman. Caleb DeHaven turning and shooting. And more contact out in front. 6-on-6 there. Newman and Radovich both going down. Now Caleb DeHaven goes down. And once again, Zahila goes down on the red side. Game's getting rough. DeHaven stepping in. Caleb battling both Newman and Zahila. And it's Fetzner coming back. Fetzner breaking forward, and Fetzner scoring his third of the match. Aaron Fetzner makes it 3-0. Red over the yellow team here with 7:06 left here in the first half. Radovich sends it back. Played forward to Caleb DeHaven, who gets the goal. But Caleb DeHaven, who stepped up in classification here today, gets the first goal of the match for the yellow team. They're back to within 2, down 3-1. A welcome addition for the yellow team here today. There's Aaron Fetzner coming back. Up there with Mershaw. And Fetzner again sending it high. Dylan Morgan will put it down. Illegal clear. A free kick back here at center for the red side. Fetzner, touch over to Mershaw, back to Fetzner. Fetzner again fires off the wall and sent back out. Settled down by Newman, over to Fetzner, and now Mershaw with the finish on the backside. Hannah Mershaw getting her first. Tic-tac-toe, 4-1.
You guys gotta watch that pass.
Radovich gets it going again. Pinball's back off of Zahila as Newman goes to the wall with DeHaven. Deflected back over to Fetzner. Keith Morgan steps in as Fetzner goes down the near wall. Plays it off the end boards. The touch from Newman. Down to Mershaw, over to Fetzner. Tic-tac-toe again on the red side. Couldn't finish that time. Fetzner again puts it down. Lost the handle that time. Run back. Off the bar. DeHaven trying to turn back. Look out, an open space to finish this time for the yellow side. And Keith Morgan. Morgan missed on the first attempt breaking into the zone. Wasn't going to miss that time. Now Morgan and DeHaven, a goal apiece on the yellow side. Yellow team back to within 2, down 4-2. With 4:35 left here in the first half. Fetzner and Capon now on the front line for the red team. Touch there from Newman. Down to Fetzner. Fetzner on the battle. Fetzner, touch out in front. Capon couldn't finish. And Dylan Morgan with the cover. Goes down on the other side. Hannah Newman and DeHaven collide. DeHaven hits the deck. We play on, looking for the cross. Wilson with the cover. Out to Fetzner again. Fetzner over to Capon. We're going to set it back up to Fetzner. Knocked down at center and set right back on goal. There by Creed Potkel. That's Fetzner back on the other side. Fetzner a little open space. Got blocked as Potkel came back defensively. And Fetzner got it back again and beats Dylan Morgan there. Now 4 goals in this match for Aaron Fetzner. And it's 5-2. Red over the yellow with 3:34 left before halftime. Potko again defending. Chip up to Franzik. And again, go to the wall. Franzik battling Newman. DeHaven stepping in. Looking to cross out in front, and Caleb DeHaven scores his second of the match. So DeHaven, who came up in classification, normally plays in the 10 through 12-year-old division, playing here at the 13 through 16s, has 2 goals already on the yellow side, and the yellow team back to within 2, down 5-3. With 2:52 left here in the first half. Potko looking for the poke, knocked down by Hannah Newman. And on the backside, Zahil, a little helter-skelter, and DeHaven was getting another one, and is set home. This time by Christian Franzik. So Franzik getting his first of the match, and the yellow team back to within 1, down 5-4. With 2:29 left here in the first half, things tightening up. Fetzner again on the near side, getting tied up there with Keith Morgan. And Fetzner wins it back. Morgan out there on a yellow card. And coming forward and scoring again is Fetzner. Boy, he's tough to stop. 5 goals in the match for Aaron Fetzner. It's now 6-4. Red team over the yellow team. Off the wall, Newman another touch. Down to Capon. And Dylan Morgan plays it back to center. DeHaven again goes to the wall with Scarlett Zahila. Scarlett might have the most black and blues when the night's done. Really held her own on the back line for the red team, and that one just missing from Keith Morgan. Touchdown there by Wilson. And cleared down by Newman. Setting it up to Fetzner. Played back to Capon. Got blocked there. DeHaven trying to chase it into the corner with Zahila. Again, Scarlett not afraid to step in there and battle. Gets a little help from Hannah Newman. Touch back looking for Fetzner. Newman again steps in. Good job to get around Keith Morgan. Sent forward on the break on the backside. Marcus Capon unable to send it home. Dylan Morgan looking for the cover, and finally able to haul it in with 40 seconds left here in the half. DeHaven trying to chase back. Gets around Zahila. DeHaven coming forward. But Wilson another scoop up. Down to Capon. Final 30 seconds of the half. Capon going crossfield near side. No one home. Yellow team wins it back. Fires right on Wilson. Save made. Dylan Morgan comes back, and what a takeaway from Hannah Newman. Up to Fetzner, set up to Capon. Unable to finish, diving save there from Dylan Morgan. Capon staying with it, trying to center back. Goes to center, where Caleb DeHaven comes back on the other side. Tries to get around Zahila. Newman steps in. DeHaven stays with it, sends it off, and Wilson, a diving save there on Franzik. DeHaven trying to spin back, and that'll do it for the first half. What a game we've had so far. 6-4. The red team leading the yellow team. 5 goals from Aaron Fetzner. We're back with the second half right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
There we go for the second half, 6-4. Red team leading the yellow team. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Youth soccer action in the 13 through 16-year-old division. 5 goals from Aaron Fetzner on the red side, 1 from Hannah Mershot. Keith Morgan and Christian Franzig a goal apiece on the yellow side, and Caleb DeHaven, who actually played up to play for the yellow team here today in place of his sister Destiny, with 2 goals on the yellow side. All right, 6-4 right now. Yellow team with the ball. A little cross out in front from Creed Potkel. The red team trying to break back, looking for Fetzner. Intercepted there by Keith Morgan. Keith, a little touch ahead. Save made again by Wilson on the shot attempt there from Franzig. Nice little clear there from Hannah Newman up to Fetzner. Save made again from Dylan Morgan. Chipped up by Potkel. Played back by Hannah Newman. Looking for Fetzner. Potkel there as well. As Fetzner breaks back. Franzig steps in. And played back ahead looking for Creed Potkel. Settled down by Franzig. Franzig trying to go low. Chipped out by Marcus Capon. Forward to Fetzner. Off to Mershot. Mershot to the wall there with Franzig. Mershot trying to stay with it. There's Hannah again crossing. Fetzner there in the finish. Boy, the passes have been sweet for the red team in this match. 6 for Fetzner. And 7-4. Here we go again. Morgan, Keith down to Creed Potkel. Potkel in the corner, battling there with Marcus Capon. One back out, though, by Aaron Fetzner. Off to Mershot. Spun off, though, by Franzig. Down to Potkel. Fetzner again steps in. Fetzner and Potkel battle. And Keith Morgan sends it high and out. 15:32 left in regulation. A 7-4 lead for the red team over the yellow team. DeHaven back out there for the yellow team. There's Mershot over to Fetzner, and there you go. Tic-tac-toe. Mershot to Fetzner into the back of the nets. And that's 8-4. Fetzner has scored 7 goals in this match. Potkel over to Morgan, just sent high there by Wilson. The fans of the yellow team not afraid to be vocal and say, watch the passes. And I've been doing a lot of them. Been chippy in the stands, been chippy on the field here today. That one lobbed off the corner, caught by Wilson, sent back out to Mershot, who bodies it down. Red team trying to set it up. Mershot another touch as Fetzner ahead, goes his way. Try to go back to Hannah, and that time Caleb DeHaven has it well read on the intercept. Mershon again. Trying to send it off to Fetzner. Dylan Morgan stepping out that time. Trying to cover. Fetzner deflects it over. DeHaven trying to break back. Juan back, though, at center and fired home. What a goal there from Hannah Newman. So Hannah Newman gets her first of the match. Now 9-4. The red team over the yellow team.
Go, guys. Play smart.
3 unanswered to start this second half for the red team. Wilson a little poke out there over to Newman, deflected down by DeHaven with the ball hit over the boards on the backside. Scarlett Zahila back in on the red side. We're back underway. Dylan Morgan back down to Scarlett. Creed will try to track it down, and Scarlett able to win it forward. A knockdown by Franzik. Franzik trying to break back. A little poke back on the red side from Capon. Keith Morgan there for the yellow team. Keith off to his left. Mershon a little step in to slow things down, winning it back off to Fetzner. Fetzner coming back down again. Fronted by Keith Morgan and sent high and out of play. Got to stay alive and alert. If you're watching games here in the 13 through 16-year-old division, balls go flying everywhere. Fetzner, couple deflections. Back to Mershon. Fetzner again. Now Mershon off the wall, and Fetzner there again. Tic-tac-toe. Maybe not conventional that time, but the end result the same. Fetzner has 8 goals. It's 10-4. 12:03 left here in regulation. DeHaven a little trip up there of Fetzner. Looks across back to Mershon. Save made there by Keith Morgan, who's now in goal, taking over for his brother Dylan, who's now in the field. Ball comes over to the near wall. Fetzner again scoops, looking for Mershon, and Keith Morgan sends it over and out. 11:35 left in regulation. Jeremy Wilson will hop back over and took a little fall there. We're back underway. Over to Capon. Angled wide over to Mershon. Here they go, trying to set it up again. DeHaven, though, defending this time, finds the loose ball, breaks out of his own zone. Over to Potko, and a diving save from Wilson. Fires it back out over to Fetzner. Defended by Dylan Morgan. And DeHaven steps in and intercepts the pass for Mershon. On the back line again to Zahila as Franzik steps in and sends it over the wall and out. And he'll put it down for another goal kick. For a chip on the far side, DeHaven again knocks it down. Sent back out to Mershon. Fronted there by Dylan Morgan. Mershon, a couple pretty moves, trying to get in Fetzner's direction. Knocked down, though, by Franzik. Franzik down the wall, touched on by Capon and cleared back by Keith Morgan through Zahila and scooped up by Wilson. Wilson fires it back down on the near side. Fetzner will try to track it down. Goes to the wall with Dylan Morgan. Keith Morgan with the clear. Goes all the way on the other side where Potkel steps out in front. Wilson again with the cover. Sent out to Mershon on the far side where DeHaven again races it down. DeHaven tripped up but goes on. Another little scoop. Did it cross the line? No. Cover made by Wilson. That was oh so close. Red coming back here with Mershon. Double team, one off the ball. Franzik back on it. Franzik and Capon go to the wall. Zahila steps in. Ball comes loose, top of the box, and cleared out. As Mershon tries to track it down, Keith Morgan with the cover and the clear, all the way back down to Jeremy Wilson. Wilson fires back down to Fetzner. Seeing a little more open space out there as the speed of the game is slowed down a little bit with players dragging a little bit here in the second half. Mershon down to Fetzner. Look out. Fetzner fires right on goal. Keith Morgan, nice save there. Goes back to the wall. Franzik back to Keith. Played back at center. Capon the knockdown. Low to Fetzner. Scooped over to Mershant. Chasing down is Dillon. Mershant fires. Blocked out in front. Keith Morgan. Capon on the backside. Deflected by Franzik. Capon gets it back again. Over to Mershant off the wall. Mershant again looks to cross. Dylan Morgan steps in and deflects it high and out. Be another corner kick. Lobbed out in front and right on goal. Played back to center. Zahila steps in over to Fetzner. On the backside, Mershant getting a little help there from Zahila on the poke down the far wall. Now Mershant goes down. Dylan Morgan getting a little physical. Poke back forward from Hannah Newman. Into the corner. Franzik is there. Step around Fetzner. And Newman wins the ball back. Good job there again from Hannah. Down to Mershant. Mershant, pretty moves there around Dylan Morgan. Keith Morgan steps out, trying to cut off the Mershant cross. Deflected back where DeHaven finds it for the yellow team. DeHaven trying to race back. Fetzner double teamed along the wall. Radovich and DeHaven battling there. Now Hannah Newman comes in to help the cause. Newman a little poke, can't get it out. Look out, put down here by Franzik, who fires and scores. Christian Franzik getting his second goal of the match. Now 10-5. Red team over the yellow team. It was 6-4 at halftime. The first goal for the yellow team here in the second half. 7:14 left in regulation. Fetzner says, let's go again. Fires, just missed there. Mershant trying to settle it down on the backside. DeHaven a little pressure back on it. Knocked down at center. Potko went down. Fetzner comes back. Just missed there. There's Potko coming back. Cleared back out by Zahila. Knocked down by Dylan Morgan. Caleb picks it up. Looks to poke it forward. Knocked down by Dylan Morgan. And Morgan getting another goal back for the yellow team. They're back to within 4, 10-6. Still 6:26 left in regulation. DeHaven now out, back in. Jeremy checked that back in, Christian Franzik. As Mershant plays on the far side for the red side. Spins it back into the zone. We go to the wall. Turning, shooting was Fetzner. Save made out in front again by Keith Morgan. Newman hit the side post there on the clear. Here's Franzik breaking back and scoring another one for the yellow side. So the yellow side getting some goals back here in the second half. It's now a hat trick for Franzik. It's a 3-goal game again at 10-7 with 5:30 left here in the second half. There's Franzik again. Fronted there by Capon. Trying to cross out in front. Picked up by Fetzner. Battling Franzik. A little help there from Capon. Knocked down again by Franzik. Look out, Franzik, some open space. Try to set it off to Josh Radovich. Back to Franzik again. Newman defending and clearing. Back to Keith Morgan again. Down the far side. Keith now going low. A little touch ahead from Hannah Newman. Look out. Fetzner just missing that time. Cleared out by Keith Morgan. All the way back down to Jeremy Wilson. Wilson quickly out to Mershant. Gets around DeHaven. Mershant coming forward. Tried the shot that was blocked down with Creed Potko collapsing And Keith Morgan in goal. Mershon had Fetzner off to her left. Chose to go for the shot, and here we go again. Mershon looking for Fetzner, just sent high that time. Was it deflected? Looked like it. And yes, they're going to let Mershon have the corner again. Maybe not. Will be a goal kick here for Keith Morgan. Morgan low and forward to Podkel. Podkel trying to spin off. Marcus Capon forward to Fetzner. Fires Morgan, another nice save. They've hemmed in Fetzner a little bit here the last few minutes. Mershon now battling Podkel. 3:26 to play. The lead on the scoreboard still 3. And DeHaven will intercept there on Fetzner. Sent forward again to Franzik. Poked back by Capon. DeHaven sends it high and out. DeHaven might have got dinged there. There's Franzik for his own zone. Sends it along, and a little deflection there from Newman. Saved down by Wilson. Played back to center, headed along, and the play whistled down with 2:49 to play. Red team trying to go quick, but too quick. And we're in set. Now we're good to go, and here's Mershon with the finish. Picture perfect pass from Fetzner. Mershon getting her second of the match. Now 11-7, and there's the cushion the red team was looking for. Podkel and Fetzner battle. Fetzner wins it again. Now Fetzner goes down. A little push there from Dylan Morgan. Keith Morgan sends it ahead into the corner to Podkel. Goes to the wall on Newman. Centers back, but it's Mershon that finds the ball back up to Fetzner. Look out, Fetzner fires and scores. Fetzner now 9 goals in this match. It's 12-7. Red over the yellow. 1:49 to play. DeHaven back in, replacing Radovich. 1:42 to play. Morgan another chip. Wilson the cover. Sent out to Mershon on the far side. Mershon trying to work around Podkel. Settles back. It's a Newman, went off a deflection. Capon again. DeHaven defending. Keith Morgan now breaking out. Well, step in there from Hannah Newman. Newman doing a good job with 2 yellow players around. She won the ball back. Forward to Mershon. There's the cross to Fetzner. That's what they've been doing all night. Check that's Capon. Capon this time on the backside. So Capon gets his first of the match in the position that Fetzner was playing earlier. Nonetheless, the result the same. And it's 13-7. Red team over the yellow team. Now this is Fetzner back on it. Trying to set it off to Mershon, knocked down by Keith Morgan. 30 seconds left. Touch from Capon. Back to Fetzner. You got Mershon on the back door. Fetzner tried to dribble it out. Picked off by Franzik. Knocked down there by Newman. Up to Mershon. It got ridden down by Keith Morgan. 9 seconds left. Keith's been out there in a yellow card. And stepping in Hannah Newman. And that's going to do it. 13-7, your final score. 9 from Fetzner. A goal from Hannah Newman. 2 from Mershon. And 1 from Marcus Capon. You had 2 from Caleb DeHaven. 3 from Christian Franzik. 1 from Dylan Morgan and 1 from Keith Morgan on the other side. 13-7, your final score. Back with Game 2 of our doubleheader here in the 13 and 16-year-old division right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruth Hart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Back for our second of two here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. The green team taking on the black team. Heading in goal for the green team, Dante Delverne. And we're underway. Sarah White, her second game today. Played in the younger division, playing up here on the green side as well with her sister Abby White, number 3. And 2 18-minute halves in this age bracket. There's Abraham for the green team. A couple of Laurel Highlands soccer players out there. Davis and Abraham. Casey Jablonski, number 3 for the Black Sun. Set the full lineup for you as well. Gabrielle Burke, number 1 for the black team. Rebecca Burke, number 5. Gina Groff, number 6, as Abraham tries to break in. And here's Manuel Oliveras trying to break back. Got tripped up. Davis coming back. His shot blocked down by Groff. Morgan Petsko, 7. Casey Jablonski, 3. Trey Schaefer, 8 for the black team. And Manuel Oliveras, number 2. On the green side, Colby Davis, number 7, touched it off there to Abby White. Down to Sarah White. Battling Burke there. Other green players, Sarah White 1, Sarah Dotson 2, Abby White 3, and Dante Delverne, number 5. Shot from Oliveras blocked down in open space. Abby White picks it up. Tries to get around Groff. White takes it to the wall. White trying to stay with it. Cross out in front. Blocked down by the black team. And played out to Casey Jablonski. Jablonski out of her own zone. Colby Davis finds the loose ball there and sends it high and out. Trying to get a new ball here for the keeper. Morgan Petsko in goal for the black team. Ball sent down on the other side and saved there by Dante Delverne. Off to Abraham. Abraham fires back, blocked down in front there by Gabrielle Burke. Abraham staying with it. Going to the wall there with Groff. And Gina Groff, a little poke out. Forward to Oliveras. Oliveras around Colby Davis. Sing it off the wall. Casey Jablonski in open space right back on goal. Another save there from Delverne up to Abby White. Fell on the ball there as Groff breaks back. Off to Jablonski. Low shot. Scoop up there again from Delverne. Abby White laughed that last one off. Her sister Sarah has it right now. Fires it right on. Save there from Petsko. Played into the corner. Davis there again. Goes crossfield far side for Sarah White. Sarah fires. Knocked down by Rebecca Burke. Off to Oliveris. Touch there by Jablonski. Go for the give and go back to Oliveris. Davis defending. And Davis breaks out of his own zone. Here's Colby Davis. Back on it. Nice little step in there from Rebecca Burke. And fired back on from Abraham on the far side. And another save made there from Petsko. Out to Abby White. Abby White blocked there. Davis gets it back. Oliveris looking to pick it off, and Davis sends that one over the goal and out. Played just over 4 minutes. Still scoreless between the green team and the black team. Our second of two here in the 13 through 17-year-old age bracket. The red team beat the yellow team in the opening game here 13-7. 20 goals scored in 36 minutes of game action. Just over a goal every 2 minutes. Abby White going to the boards here with Rebecca Burke. Those two battle. Manuel Oliveris trying to break back. Davis defending, trying to circle back for the green side. Colby trying to do a good job there to block the ball back to Jeremy Abraham. Again, Abraham and Davis, teammates on the Laurel Islands boys soccer team this past fall. A team that made a run to the WPIL playoffs, losing in the opening round to South Fayette. Emily brought you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Oliveris and Abraham still battling, and Abraham battling back. Fires one there, a little poke out from Rebecca Burke. Back to Davis again. Davis another fire, and Burke another block. Off to Abraham again. Poke there from Oliveris. Trey Schaefer out there as well, trying to help the cause for the black side. Sent ahead by Gabrielle Burke. Back to Davis, and right on goal. Nice save made there by Petsko. Ball blocked loose here on the near side as Burke and White go to the wall, and White plays it off to Colby Davis again, who fires it on goal, and Petsko another save. Blocking it high and wide. Have a corner kick from the far side. Looks like Abraham's going to take it. Goes Jeremy Abraham going low and goes right through the box. Back on the near side, Colby Davis battling Rebecca Burke. Davis winning it back into his own zone. Going through Abby White on the backside and sent home. Abby White on the goal. It's Abby White getting her first of the match. 1-0, the green team over the black team. Back on the other side, shot there from Schaefer, save made by Delverne. Leave it off there for Abraham. Forward on the near side to Davis. Nice little step in from Rebecca Burke. Forward to Oliveris, low shot on goal, loose on the backside. Trey Schaefer can't send it past Dante Delverne. 10:34 left here in the first half. A 1-0 lead on an Abby White goal for the green team as Abraham breaks back, pokes it out in front, and poked home again by Abby White. So 2 goals for Abby White and a 2-0 lead for the green team over the black team. Abby will get a much needed rest. Sister Sarah back in. We saw Burke go right in between the wickets of Sarah White. Sarah White, another player playing up in class. Certainly looks like a young buck out there. Ball battled along the wall between Burke and Sarah Dotson. Settled down to Colby Davis. Off to Sarah White. And well defended by Gabrielle Burke. Poke back to Jeremy Abraham. Off to Colby Davis. And you can tell Colby Davis uses the indoor season a lot for fitness, more than just trying to score goals every time down the field. Did a nice job to try to set up Sarah White the last time. There's a poke home on the black side. Out in front there, Trey Schaefer getting the goal. No, not things actually make it. Sarah White a little block down there. That's 2-1. He had 2 Abby White goals and the one from Schaefer. Just double checking the scoreboard there. Yes, 2-1 right now with 8:21 left here in the first half. Trey Schaefer again battling Abraham. Abraham trying to break back. Going to cross out in front, and there's Sarah White getting the goal. Good to see Sarah, much like her big sister Abby, contributing here. It's now 3-1. A little scoop up there from Delverne. Rolled back outs. Over to Sarah Dotson. Dotson in the corner battling Gina Groff. Dotson wins it out. Got hip checked off the ball. Sarah White goes on the near side here with Rebecca Burke. Forward to Oliveris. Oliveris and Colby Davis battle and the ball sent home. So the black team getting one back. It's now 3-2. And two Sarahs now on the front line for the green side. White and Dotson. Davis and Abraham on the back. And there's Sarah Dotson. Fronted by Groff. Knocked down by Oliveris. Settled down by Davis. And Colby steps ahead, looking for Sarah White. Poked off there by Rebecca Burke. And Davis on the reset. A little pressure from Oliveris. Back to Abraham again. Abraham coming forward. Save made by Petsko and deflected high and outs. Be a corner kick with 6:05 left here in the first half. Davis looking for Sarah White. On the intercept, Oliveris coming back, but picked off by Jeremy Abraham. Abraham fires and scores. So Jeremy Abraham getting his first of the day. Now 4-2. Green over the black. Abby White back in for Sister Sarah. Here's Gabrielle Burke coming forward. Scooped up there by Delverne. Forward again to Colby Davis. Gets around Groff. Fed off to Dotson. And Sarah Dotson pokes it home. So Sarah Dotson getting her first. Now 5-2. .508 left here in the first half. Oliveris will touch back to Casey Jablonski. Oliveris again. Now Jablonski here on the near side. Goes to the wall with Abby White. Davis comes over to help out on the green side. Abby White blocking down an Oliveris shot there. Jablonski playing it back to Rebecca Burke, sending it the length and just sent high by Oliveris. Now Vern going to retrieve the ball. A goal kick. With 4:18 left before halftime. Now Vern sends it down to Abby White. Goes crossfield on the far side to Sarah Dotson. Trying to get around Groff, and Gina Groff, good job coming back there. Sending it off the wall. Looking for Casey Jablonski, battling Abraham. Abraham playing a little keep away there from Jablonski. Oliveris, though, steps in. It's Colby Davis. As Oliveris goes down, a little slow in getting up. Davis will play on. Blocked out in front there by Rebecca Burke, but Davis stays with it. Off to Dotson and deflected high and out by Morgan Petsko. Another corner kick here for the green side with 3:35 left here in the first half. And a 5-2 lead for the green team over the black team. Abraham will take the corner. Off to Sarah White. Back to Abraham. He goes to the wall here with Burke. And Rebecca Burke breaks back out. Fires, blocked there by Abby White. Good defense from Abby. Reset back to Jablonski. Send it off to her left. Intercepted by Sarah White. Crafty out there for the green side. Just trying to feed off to Sarah Dotson. Got blocked down and cleared back out to Del Vern. With 2:40 left here in the first half. Abraham trying to break out. Jablonski defending. Abraham still on it. Abraham down the near side. Ooh, a little trip up there, but Abraham staying with it on the defense from Rebecca Burke. Played back, Sarah White lets it go back to Sister Abby. Poke back up to Groff. Sent forward down to Jablonski. Save made by Del Vern. Rolled out to Abby White. And sent on the other side back to Morgan Petsko. 1:53 left here in the first half. Abraham out of his own zone. Chip up to Sarah Dotson. Abraham breaking back, firing. Save made from Petsko. Dotson there. Defended by Groff. Those two battle, and Groff. A little trip forward. But got the job done. Broken back in by Abraham. Taken to the wall. And covered again by Petsko. Deflected back at center. Sarah White finds it. And Sarah. Pressure there by Burke. Abraham steps in. And Groff able to poke the ball out on the far side as we go under a minute left here in the first half. Abraham again. Poked by Groff. Abby White over to Sarah. In the corner again to Sarah Dotson. Played back to center. Gabrielle Burke going to the wall. Rebecca Burke a little touch. Back to Gabrielle. Low shot off the wall. Cover there from Del Vern. Rolled back out as Sarah Dotson looks to track it down. Gina Groff getting a little physical over on the far side. Up to Jablonski. Touched ahead of Gabrielle Burke down to 8 seconds left in the half. Gabrielle fires, went all the way through. Sarah White and Groff here on the near side. Sarah dances around Groff, and that'll do it for the first half. 5-2, your halftime score. Green team over the black team. Back with the second half right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back for the second half, a 5-2 lead for the green team over the black team. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Morgan Petsko still in goal for the black side. And the green keeper. Also still Dante Delverne. I'm trying to make sure Petsko's keeper kit is set. Getting a little help there from Casey Jablonski. We're set to go as Manny Oliveras played it back to Jablonski, now back to Oliveras. Jablonski again, firing it off the wall, loose out in front. Oliveras finds it, looks to cross back, and Delverne with a cover. Sent back out to Colby Davis. Davis doing a good job to spin forward off to Sarah White, who sends it home. Great teamwork there, Davis to White. And Sarah with the finish, getting her second goal of the game. Now 6-2. $17-19 left in regulation. Jablonski. Touch over to Burke on the near side. Fronted there by Davis. Rebecca Burke and Davis battle on. Burke wins it forward. Touch to Oliveras. Cover from Delverne. Played out to Sarah White. Jablonski stepping in. Jablonski trying to fire back. Blocked there by Abby White. A poke from Schaefer off to Oliveras. Now Schaefer again. A little juggle and then another cover from Delverne. Up to Colby Davis, who fires from center. Knocked down by Petsko. Played out on the far side for Abby White, who's double teamed. Oliveras wins the ball out. Deflected into the corner. Davis again tracks it down. Sends Sarah White Into the far side. Sarah trying to break back, got tripped up. Sister Abby sends it ahead. Davis looking to win it down. Burke out of her own zone. Davis turns back and fires and scores. Quick little turn and score there for Colby Davis. And believe it or not, it's the first goal of the match for Colby. Gina Groff now in on the back line, replacing Burke for the black team. Played back to Casey Jablonski. 7-2 now. Green team over the black team. Davis intercept there on Jablonski. Fires it wide. Casey Jablonski climbs the wall and retrieves. .26 left here in the second half. Trey Schaefer down to Oliveras. Oliveras looking across. Battling Abby White. And gets the poke home. Manuel Oliveras. Another goal for the black team. His second of the night, 7-3. Oliveras with 2, Schaefer with 1. For the black team, Abby White with 2, Sarah White with 2. Sarah Dotson with 1, Jeremy Abraham with 1, and Colby Davis with 1 for the green side. And here's Davis back on it again. Fronted there by Jablonski. Comes forward, gets around Groff, feeds it off to Sarah White, and Groff able to win the ball back there for the black side. Down into the corner to Trey Schaefer. Schaefer looks to cross, scooped up and sent out by Dante Delverne. Off to Colby Davis. Davis trying to spin forward off of Jablonski, but Jablonski wins the ball. Off to Oliveras, low shot in. So 3 for Oliveras. It's 8, check that, 7-4. Green over the black. As we approach the 14-minute mark of the second half. Sarah White now and Abraham on the front line for the green team. Abraham off to Sarah White. I like trying to feed it off to Sarah. And breaking back again. Casey Jablonski. Intercepted there by Trey Schaefer, who fires, deflected. Oliveras can't clean it up and cleared out by Abby White. Jablonski, another touch forward, looking for Oliveras. Cleared out. Oliveras will put it down. Backing Colby Davis off. Sent back to Jablonski. Touched by Oliveras, intercepted by Abraham. Groff, good job defending. Oliveras and Davis go back into the corner. Jablonski a touch. Casey, good job to stay with it, firing, just missing on the far side. Trey Schaefer there with Abby White. Sent over to Oliveras. Another save made by Delverne. Off again to Abby White. Poked off of Oliveras. Back to White. To Abby to Sarah. Sarah, good job there around Groff. Sarah staying with it. And Sarah White, a nice run forward. Didn't get the end result, but pretty moves there around Groff and Jablonski. Crafty young player for the green team. Sister Abby blocked out in front. Oliveras breaking back. Nice save, Delverne. Colby out to Abby White. Up to Abraham. Around Jablonski into the corner. Poked off the end boards. Over to Sarah White. Nice little turn and shoot. A nice save out in front as well from Petsko. It'll be a corner kick. 11:36 left in regulation. 7-4 lead for the green team over the black team. Off the corner, Davis out in front, fires, blocked. Over to Sarah White. Back to Davis. Davis fires. Blocked high by Petsko. Deflected over to Abraham. Foul here on Abraham. Free kick for Groff. Gina sends it down. Knocked down by Abraham, who fires back. Just missed wide. Off the wall. White looking to pick it up, but poked ahead by Jablonski. Casey off to Oliveras. Back to Casey Jablonski again. Just a cross out in front. Intercepted there by Delverne. Rolled back out to Sarah White. Sarah stops at center. Pretty move around Oliveras. Up again to Abraham. Just fired wide. Sarah gets it back and finishes. Sarah White. 3 goals in this match for Sarah White. It's 8-4 Green over the Black. Green team making a change. Dotson in for Abby White. There's Burke for the Black team. Both Burkes actually out there right now. Rebecca number 5, Gabrielle number 1. Oliveras has it in the corner. Back to Rebecca. Off to Gina Groff. Black team down 4 at 8-4 right now. Almost midway through the second half. Delverne down to Sarah White. Fronted by Groff. Touch to Abraham. Back to White. White trying to hone her skills out there today. Doing a nice job of it. In an older age bracket. Abraham breaking back. Little touch out in front. Groff looking for the clear. Poke back to center. Davis knocks it down. Spins off Oliveras. Davis comes forward. Groff went down, but the ball sent forward to Oliveras. And a run around Sarah Dotson. Good job there by Sarah Dotson to step in and slow off that run. Up to Sarah White again. Fronted there by Groff. Groff wins the ball back on the Black side. Pokes it ahead. Delverne another scoop up. Rolled out to Davis with 8:48 left in regulation. Colby tries to settle it down to Abraham. Stolen there by Burke. And Davis back on it, coming back around Gabrielle Burke. Poked off to Sarah White. And Rebecca Burke that time a little poke out. And the ball sent out of play. 8:24 now left in regulation. Gina Groff to take the free kick. Line drive out in front. Colby Davis spins it back. 3-on-2 coming back. Davis fires, blocked out in front. Gina Groff on the pokeouts. Touch there by Sarah Dotson. Forward to Sarah White. Sarah White on the run. Blocked out in front again into the corner. And Burke on the clear out again to Oliveras. Oliveras fires and sends it high and out. Still 8-4. Again, recapping the goals in this game. 2 from Abby White, 3 from Sarah White, 1 from Sarah Dotson, 1 from Jeremy Abraham, and 1 from Colby Davis. 3 goals for Manuel Oliveras, and 1 from Trey Schaefer for the Black team. Abraham trying to ease it in. Played back out to Jablonski, off to Oliveras. Davis again steps in. What a size difference between Colby Davis and Sarah White on that front line. Davis has been one of Laurel Highlands' top goal scorers over the last couple of seasons. The ball tied up, whistled down. A free kick here for the Black. Oliveras to take it, touched over to Burke. Up to Jablonski. Now Gabrielle Burke. Rebecca had the first touch. Up to Oliveris, over to Jablonski, going through Casey. Reset on the near side to Rebecca Burke. Back to Oliveris. Going to get around Sarah Dotson. Sent into the corner. Knocked down by Delverne. Touch from Davis up to Sarah White. Pushed off the ball there by Rebecca Burke. Rebecca Burke coming back. Blocked on that attempt by Davis. Sent into the corner. Davis and Dotson with Oliveira stepping in. And 5:50 left here in the second half. Davis breaking out. Davis in open space. Off to Abraham, who sends it home. Second goal of the match for Jeremy Abraham. The lead up to 9-4 now. For the green team over the black team. Sister sub. Abby back in for Sarah. Jablonski back across. Touch there by Abraham. Forward to Davis. And now Abraham again. Abraham top of the box. Blocked down there. Oliveris back on it, coming back. Little poke there from Abby White. Jablonski going low. Scoop up Delverne. As we go under 5 minutes left in regulation. Still 9-4. Green team over the black team. Green team led at 5-2 at halftime. Poke there from Davis, just going wide. Chased into the corner by Rebecca Burke. Rebecca out of her own zone. Up to Oliveris. Now Rebecca Burke again. Bright orange soccer shoes. Up to Oliveris. Turns, shoots, went off the wall. Coming back, Sarah Dotson. Jablonski stepping in. Dotson gets around her. Jablonski will dinged up, and Dotson gets the goal. Now Sarah Dotson getting her second of the match. Jablonski got twisted around on that backside. Now Groff back into the match on the black side. It's 10-4 green. 4:10 left. Our nightcap tonight at the South Union Rec Center. Have the playoffs starting here soon as well, and a bunch of the playoff matches for you as well here on the network. Crossed all the way through. Groff and Dotson trying to chase it down. Touched over to Colby Davis. Off to Abraham again. Abraham shot blocked there by Jablonski. Deflected back over to Rebecca Burke. Touched by Groff. Scooped up by Delverne. Rolled out to Davis. Fires and sent high. .3:19 to play. Now they'll put Davis in goal, and Delverne's going to play the field here for the final 3 minutes. Up looking for Groff. Dotson presses on. Groff retreats. So play it off the wall. Dotson trying to break back for Abraham. Abraham back to his left. Pressure there from Burke. Abraham stays with it. Jablonski looking to step in. Taken to the wall and sent back out. Now the keeper Petskill. Whole scrum there. Burke sent down Abraham. We play on. Abby White looking across. Blocked down by Groff. And they're block out in front on the shot attempt there from Delverne. Here's Jablonski coming back. Now Davis in goal on the green side. 2:09 to play, and Colby makes the save there. Scoop back out, went off the back of Delverne. Burke sends it off to Groff. Dotson comes over. Deflected in open space. Abraham is there breaking back. Touch from Delverne, and Dante Delverne gets his first of the match. 11-4. Green over the black. And recapping the goals, 2 from Abby White, 3 from Sarah White, 2 from Sarah Dotson, 1 from Dante Delverne, 2 from Jeremy Abraham, and 1 from Colby Davis. 3 from Manuel Oliveris, 1 from Trey Schaefer. That's all the scoring in this match. Burke blocked down by Abraham, 1:20 to play. And that's our second of two in the 13 through 16-year-old division as Groff sends one from the other side loose out in front. Knocked down, ball still loose there, and Colby Davis trying to dance back out to Abraham. Red beat the yellow 13-7 in the opener, and Abraham adds another one here. Now 3 for Abraham. 12-4 now, green over the black. 50 seconds left. Back to Groff. Angled into the corner. 42 seconds left. Burke another touch. Sent down to Davis. Off to Abraham. Groff a little bump on Abraham. Jeremy comes back down. Gabrielle Burke steps in. Takes Abraham to the boards. Tries to break back down the near side. Help there from Oliveras. Touched over to Schaefer. Dotson a little pressure. Groff steps in. They collide. Groff goes down. Delverne picks it up in the corner. Looks to cross. Groff goes down again. 6 seconds left. And that'll do it. Colby Davis will take one final shot, which hits the flag. Then he'll end the game at 12-4. The green team 5 in the first half, 7 in the second half for their 12. 2-2 for the black side. Green wins over the black, 12-4. Today's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiff-Bauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.